Hi, dear all. This is Pamela Coro, and in this opportunity, I am going to talk about the scoring and grading tests and assignments. And to be more specific, we are going to have the topic of rubrics. Okay, what is a rubric is the first question that we are going to answer here. Okay, for having a better idea, a rubric is a multi-purpose scoring guide for assessing students' products performances. They are tools that work in many different ways to advance the students' learning. And it also are having a great potential, in particular for non-traditional ways to assessment, first generation and the minority of students. Okay, that is a rubric. As we can see in the picture, we have different ways for having rubrics. Okay, and we advance. Okay, so we have this. The first question that we are going to answer today is why do we use scoring rubrics when assessing speaking and writing skills? The first thing that we have to know is that the rubrics are going to help us to have a closer idea about what are the goals that we have established at the beginning of a class, or maybe the beginning of a course or the academic year. And also they are going to let the students know what they have to focus on according to the level they are, and what do they have to reach at the end of a class, or maybe at the end of a lesson. In here, we are having the second question that we have to answer is, what's the difference between analytic and holistic rubrics? We are having two different ways of assess our students, and they are by using the rubrics, the two types of them. The first one that we are going to use, or we are going to mention, is the analytic rubric. As we can see, it identifies and assesses components of a finished product. It means that we are going to use the analytic rubric when our students have already done a product. It could be an activity, an assignment, it could be a homework, or even we can talk about final projects. Okay, so it means that the analytic rubric is the one that is going to be used at the end of a finished activity. Okay, and of course it's going to help us to know what is the level that our students have reached since the beginning of a course or a lesson until the end. It's like a check mark that we are scoring in those students. Here we have an example of the analytic rubric. Okay, and in it we are having many different ideas that the teacher can score, can assess for the students. The second is the holistic rubric. And as we can see, they assess the students' work as a whole. It means that they are going to have the process of the product and how the students are performing it, the same as before, but in this case, we are having something a little bit different. We are not going to have the final product, but we are going to have the assessing of the process of it. Okay, we are having here an extra example of the holistic rubric. And of course, in every type of rubric that we are going to use and we are going to give the students, it is important to specify or give details of what is going to be evaluated in the students' activities or in the students' performance. So they are clear and they are more focused for sure of what they have to focus on, what they have to develop better, or what they have to improve for future lessons. Okay. And well, we are going to finish in here by mentioning this. Creativity is a wild mind, and at this end, a disciplined eye. To finish, additionally, we can say that rubrics improve teaching. They contribute to sound assessment and are a very important source of information for program improvement. We as teachers cannot stay stuck in the traditional ways of assess. We have to improve, and every day we are doing it. With this, I say thank you so much. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope to see you in another opportunity. Thank you so much.